expressed concern over the fact that even close relatives of Governor Fubrara have not been able to reach him since the state of emergency was declared on Tuesday evening by President Tinubu. Anab Sarah Igbe, a member of the forum, made the call during a media briefing in Port Harcourt addressed by former Rivers State Governor Rufus Adajudge.
The whereabouts of Sebelaye Fubrara, the governor of Rivers State, is unknown to Rivers people. He has not spoken to anybody. We have not seen him. We are demanding that Fubrara should come on television if he's alive, because we can observe that Iyesom Wike can go any length, and Mr. President is backing him. They can do anything to this young man. We want Rivers people demand to know his whereabouts and to know what is happening to him.
The forum's call comes as the National Assembly ratified the state of emergency via a voice vote, a move that has drawn widespread condemnation with a few exceptions.
It will be unacceptable to us. We will hold our own representatives accountable for not having stood up for our rights in the country and in the National Assembly, because we are demanding it is our right. It is a very serious matter. When in a time of no war, in a time of no crisis, only you decide that you will place a state under a state of emergency. And I think that the people who are representing us should be seen to be representing us.
State of emergency is a situation where you find out that, look, there's a serious threat to the existence of the country, and you proactively act on it. And that's what I see the president has done. So people should not look at somebody who has acted proactively to mean that he is hasty. Will you not be hasty to quench your fire? So I think that they should come to terms and not be driven by their emotions.
Meanwhile, the newly appointed sole administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, arrived at Government House in Port Harcourt, greeted with high expectations from the people of the state.
One of the first things that should be on his table is to see how he can bring Rivers people to be able to speak with one voice again. There's a lot of polarization. There's a lot of disunity. We have seen threats and all manner of accusations and counter accusations. It's as though the center wasn't holding again.
We are looking up to that stakeholders meeting so that by the time he settles down and begin to fish out the gray areas of this discord, then probably he will have a leeway towards finding the lasting solution to it.
Meanwhile, Edison Ehe, Chief of Staff to the suspended Governor Fubrara, has dismissed media reports claiming that he had secured a Rivers State High Court order preventing the sole administrator from resuming duty at the Government House. Ehe said the reports were fabrications designed to create unrest among the people of Rivers State. As the situation unfolds, the people of Rivers State await further developments on the state of emergency and the future of Governor Fubrara.
These politicians will one day set Nigeria ablaze with their hands. Because of their selfish interest, they don't even consider the people. They said they are leading and all that. Anyway, Nigerians are still condemning this emergency rule in Port Harcourt, by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the suspension of the Rivers State Governor Fubrara. The former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan has also criticized President Bola Tinubu's decision to suspend the governor and other elected officials in Rivers State, stating that it has tarnished the country's image. Jonathan, who spoke on Saturday at Aske Satumari Foundation in Abuja, expressed his disappointment at the removal of elected officials. President Tinubu had declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, suspending Governor Fubrara, his deputy Ngozi, and all elected members of the State House of Assembly for 6 months. Tinubu had elected, as cited Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution, stating that the emergency measure was necessary to restore peace. However, Jonathan argued that the actions of key government actors painted the country in a negative light. This action by key actors in the executive and legislative arms of government paints the country in a negative light, he said. He emphasized that the image of the country and its attractiveness to investment depend heavily on the actions of the executive, the legislature, and judiciary. As quoted by Channels TV, Jonathan observed that it is not the norm for the former president to comment on issues in the polity in order not to uh, exacerbate political tension, adding that his comment was necessitated by persistent calls from many Nigerians to speak on the event in Rivers State as a prominent son of the Niger Delta. He decried the situation where an individual can dictate to the judiciary what to do, saying that it makes it difficult for anyone to have faith in the judiciary. Sahara Reporters reported that under the former President Goodluck Jonathan administration, 3 states of Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe were declared state of emergency on May 15, 2013, due to the activities of Boko Haram extremists. However, he did not suspend democratic institutions, making a clear departure from Obasanjo's handling of emergencies and Tinubu. Jonathan's comments come amid growing criticism of President Tinubu's decision. The former Kaduna governor, El-Rufai, for instance, had called the suspension of the Rivers State elected officials unconstitutional, urging a return to democratic principles. Nigeria is now being seen like a state of lawlessness. We get constitutions, but we know that apply to the constitutions in Nigeria. Whatever that is happening right now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is just doing what he's doing for them to get hold of the political structure in Rivers State, and they know this is not good at all for Nigeria. Honestly speaking, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Wike did not do this one well. They not try at all. Now the question is, where is Governor Fubrara? Where is he? People go they talk say, are you sure this man still there alive? Or maybe they run say he not trust them. They fit just gbab am somehow. Anyway, we are still hoping, to hear from him. We just pray that all is well with him. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Please kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I beg share this video, make it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.